you so much for joining us at Hello Neighbor today. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Oh, I'm great. So could you tell us a little bit about what you do?
I am a school crossing guard, and there's a lot of things that I do. Some of them are natural, some of them are just as they come up. I make sure kids get on the school bus safely, and that means that I make sure the cars stop. Even with a stop sign, we have cars that don't want to stop. I also cross kids who are walkers, and I'm also there as somebody they can trust and they can go to if there's a problem or they're upset about something.
It sounds like you have a lot of roles you need to cover in your job.
I do. It is a lot more than just crossing the kids and getting them on the buses, on and off the buses safely. It's really important to be observant because you're out among everybody, going to work, going to school, going wherever, and have so many things on their minds, and you want to keep everybody safe and everybody somewhat happy.
So why did you become a school crossing guard?
Well, it actually started back in, I think it was 2005 or 2006. And my younger son was at Edgewood Primary, and he took the bus to and from school. And his crossing guard, who had cancer at the time, was off sick quite a few times. And they didn't have anybody to replace her. And I saw, because he was getting the bus in front of Dixon School, I saw the traffic and I thought, my gosh, how are these kids supposed to cross themselves? And I had seen her do it many times with her hand motions and things like that. And so I kind of started volunteering and crossing the kids and stopping the cars and so on and so forth. And one of the police officers said to me, why don't you apply to be a sub and get paid for this? So I did. Then the following year, a full-time position became available, and I've been full-time ever since. When I think about it, when I was back in school, I always wanted to be one of those safety patrol people that wore the banner, and I never had the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this was, besides safety, this was a big reason why I thought, yeah, this is time for me.
How long have you been doing this job?
I started in 2006 as a sub, and then I went full-time in 2007, and I'm still a crossing guard.
What's your favorite part about being a crossing guard?
Probably all the dogs that pass my corner because I'm an animal lover.
Oh, yes.
And also getting to know the kids and their families and letting them know that they can trust me, that I will be there, and that they can come to me if anything is wrong or they need help or anything like that.
What is the hardest part about being a crossing guard?
Besides the winters, which I've learned how to dress during the winters, there's two things. Actually, I would rather have snow than pour down rain. I would say the hardest part, though, is getting the drivers to understand that I am out there. I am an extension of the police department. You need to obey when I'm stopping buses for the kids, when I'm stopping cars for the kids to get on the buses, or I'm stopping cars for the kids to walk, to cross the street. And that many kids today, even adults, don't always look both ways. And I might keep you there another 10 seconds because I see a kid running down the street and I know he's late, and I'm going to keep that car stopped so that I can cross everybody safely, especially when they're running.
And you're out in the middle of the street. do you have a uniform or special clothes you need to wear?
Yes, we do. We wear long black slacks or shorts in the summertime, a white top, and in the summertime we have a safety vest, which is the green safety vest that we wear. In the wintertime we have the long green coat that we wear, and some guards like to wear a hat. I don't, but we also have a stop sign that we put up for everybody to stop, as well as putting our other hand out. So it's one stop sign in one hand, then our other hand goes out as well. Because we're in Edgewood and near the city limits, I do want to point out that guards in the city do not have stop signs. They must wear white gloves, and that's their way to stop people. We're fortunate that we do have stop signs, because I like that better.
Tell me something you think we might not know about your job.
I am a guard in Swissville. We are an extension of the police department. We do have the right to call in information to ticket somebody that goes through our stop sign.
Oh, I didn't know that.
If we see, I have done it where I'm out there and luckily nobody's gotten hurt, but someone will go right through my stop sign or pass a school bus. And we do have the right to call that information in and have an officer show up, and they can get a ticket by mail.
Good to know. I mean, we should be paying attention to our crossing guards anyway.
That's right. It's just all part of keeping everybody safe and traffic under control.
What skills do you need to have to be a good crossing guard?
You need to be observant, very, very observant. You need to listen, because on occasion you'll have somebody that comes to the corner and has a bad day and just wants to tell you all about it. Common sense. What's all around you? If you hear a car, seems like it's racing and it's not going to stop, use that common sense and turn around and make sure everybody's out of the way. Because I've had that, thinking, that car sounds very close and it's not stopping, and I turn around and sure enough, it goes right through.
Oh my goodness.
The stop sign, the road stop sign, and my stop sign.
Wow.
So it's a lot of be careful out there, because so many people are in a hurry today.
Right. That must be scary when that happens.
It is. It's very scary. On occasion, it's been, oh, here we go again. Or sometimes, like if they don't stop at the stop sign and they pass the school bus, and they've come very close to me on occasion, like less than a half inch away from me, I just look up and say, thank you, God. Thank you, angels, for keeping me safe. And it takes a couple minutes to pull yourself together, realize what happened. You're safe. Now get back to work.
Speaking of safety, what advice would you give kids about road safety?
Look both ways, look both ways, look both ways. Stay off the electronics while you're walking, while you're crossing the street. I know as a pedestrian, you have the right of way. I understand that. The cars know that. That doesn't mean they will obey it. They could very well think, I'm in a hurry. I have the right of way. Get out of my way. And I want the kids to be observant and to realize there are some drivers out there that just won't, no, get out of my way. And when I see that happen, one of the joking things I say to myself is, where are you rushing to? If it's gold, let me know and I'll follow you.
There you go.
Otherwise, slow down.
It sounds like kids should look both ways and be very careful and cautious crossing the street no matter what the situation is, just in case.
Very much so. Very much so, because on occasion you'll get somebody that you think, wait, where did that car come from? It was all the way back there and now it's here. So how fast was it going?
So, what was your favorite book as a kid?
I enjoyed the books about Lassie, and I read Nancy Drew and the Hardy Boys.
Oh, I love the mysteries too. My mom is actually a big fan of Lassie, and her childhood dog was named Lassie after. Those sound like
my own
great books. Our final question we always ask, what do you prefer with your ice cream, vanilla or chocolate?
Chocolate with whipped cream, nuts, and a cherry on top.
There you go. That sounds delicious. Well, thank you so much, Lenore, for doing this interview and teaching kids a little bit about crosswalk safety today.
You're quite welcome.